And welcome back. As we have stated, the NFL kicks off this season with a new game plan for tackling social justice issues. A spokesman for the NFL says the league is allowing players to wear one of 6 decals on the back of their helmets. The messages are: end racism, stop hate, it takes all of us, Black Lives Matter, and inspire change and say their stories. Joining us again to discuss the potential impact this will have on fans is sports commentator Rob Parker. Rob, again, thank you for joining us. This move that the NFL is taking in terms of social justice, what do you think of it?
I mean, it can't hurt. I don't think it's going to move mountains, but the idea that at one point the NFL wouldn't allow any player to put anything on a helmet or wear something that wasn't a part of what they deemed as the uniform. So this whole idea of the NFL allowing players to express themselves in this manner, I see it as a good thing. I don't have an issue with it, and if players feel like they want to be heard, and they got a lot of exposure, and they're on television, and if it can change some people in their thinking about Black people in this country and Black Lives Matter, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, so let's go back and look at all of this about the NFL with Colin Kaepernick taking a knee and how he was just, excoriated by so many people who hated him for it. And yet, in the wake of George Floyd's death, people began to change. People began to understand, that's what he means by that. And then we saw Black players, white players, all players beginning to take that knee for the purposes of expressing social justice. So this course of action that NFL is now taking, is it gentler, kinder, and yet still get the message across?
Yeah, but you know what? In history, this will always be a black eye on the NFL, because what Colin Kaepernick was doing was what this country was doing. He had a right to voice his opinion without interfering with anybody else. He did it quietly to himself. He didn't disrupt anything, and yet people had an issue with it, and it was wrong. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell was wrong. The Black players in the league who did not stand by him for his right, whether or not they wanted to kneel, they should have stood up for his right to kneel, and they didn't do that. And it took George Floyd for people, the sad death of George Floyd, for people to understand. Colin Kaepernick, when we write history, will be a guy who was willing to fight for somebody who wasn't even, people who weren't even a part of his family, and to do the right thing. And other people were too caught up in football, and they don't want to be distracted, and they don't want to be bothered. And then all of a sudden, this whole country came to a halt in 2020, and people woke up. But thanks for Colin Kaepernick for bringing light to this situation. This is exactly what he was talking about.
And so tonight, when people watch the opening of tonight's game and they start watching players from here on now, seeing these names or whatever they're going to put on the back of their helmets, those 6 things that they can say: end racism, stop, the hate, say their stories. Those are still important messages, and it gives the players, as you stated, the outlet of being part of changing the way we look at each other in this country. And that opens up conversations like you and I are having right now. Important conversations, would you agree?
Absolutely. These are things that have to be talked about. For a long time, we kept hearing from people saying, I only want football. I don't want to talk about that stuff. This is what my escape. No. There's always been a part of our social consciousness and sports go hand in hand. Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier, in Major League Baseball, changing this country. In 1993, the NFL took away the Super Bowl from the state of Arizona because it didn't have a paid Martin Luther King holiday. Do people want to go back and figure that out? Was that politics? Was that social? Or was that just football? I mean, so sports has always been intertwined with society and the way that things are done in this country, and oftentimes are the leader in making changes. So a big animal, a big beast like the NFL has some weight, and they can get things done if you get the players to force the league to go into that direction and it's worth it. There'll be people who don't want to be involved and don't want to hear it. Those people are lost. You can't win those people anyway. But there are a lot of people who might be on the fence who can change if they see that their favorite players and owners or whatnot understand what's happened in this country and what needs to be done to change, change this country as we move forward.
Rob, as you know, some of the teams their stadiums are in inner cities, in urban areas in America. What else do you think the NFL can do beyond its in the grand scheme of things, to get the message out beyond games and into the hearts and minds of the American people in dealing with social justice fairly and squarely and getting over our hang-ups of race?
You know, you got to get into communities and you got to get into the places where there are issues. And it's not just going to the inner city, but going to those other places in the country where there's still these attitudes and problems about people of color. And I think that's where you have to reach those people and business owners and people who basically run the city, and make sure that these people understand that change has to happen. We're behind it, and we need you to get involved as well. So I think the NFL has to be like a leader in the community. When you're a billion-dollar industry, you can get other people who rely on you. Just remember what happened down in D.C. when sponsors said that they would never not sponsor the Washington football team as long as it had its old nickname. What happened? That thing changed like that. Why? Because it was money. It was financial. You can make people listen to what you're trying to do and get people to change, especially when you hurt them in the pocketbook.
So true. Rob Parker, thank you for joining us and sharing your insights on this important matter. Thank you so much, and enjoy the game tonight. When the World Tonight continues, we'll have the latest on today's testimony in the federal trial of singer R. Kelly. That's next on the World Tonight.